Trannies don't scare nobody, bro.
Aye.
Green.
You trannies are not scary.
Bush.
Don't get fucked up like Cam did, nigga.
I'm not a nigga.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you said it on stream.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
You just said
You
it.
repeated after me.
You just
I
said it.
one time.
I repeated what you said. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you want to get in people's
Fuck,
personal
which
space?
you
Lumpy.
Oh,
Aye.
oh, you ain't tough. You fucking
Aye.
You
piece
ain't
of
tough
shit.
No.
either.
You
Aye.
fucking
What's
piece
up?
of shit.
Cleomeline.
Aye.
Maria.
What's up, motherfucker?
Aye.
What's up?
Guinea.
What's up? What's up? Hold this, bro.
The consent agenda is approved with 10 yes votes.
Your colleagues, that brings us to our regular agenda. Karen, could you please call agenda item 8?
Amend the Affordable Housing Code to add prohibition of anti-competitive rental practices, including the sale and use of algorithmic devices, add code section 30.01.08.
Thank you, Keelan. Colleagues, this is a second reading. We debated
Tell him.
this item
He followed
at
us
our
out.
previous meeting. Is there anyone in the queue for discussion? Councilor Ryan, are you in the queue for discussion on this item?
Hello, colleagues.
Dog shit out of you, bro.
I just wanted to get some
Let's run it then. Run it.
Earlier this week, I messaged my
No,
thoughts
fuck this dude, bro.
It's your stupid shit.
Your glasses are fogging up, bitch.
was the proposed AI algorithm legislation. My position on the
Nobody
legislation
flips.
is not
Nah,
a
you don't scare
surprise to
nobody.
anyone
You don't
at
scare
this
nobody, bro.
point,
You
since
ain't
I've
scared.
made it
You're a
known
coward, bro.
for many times.
You only hit people from behind,
I
bro.
cannot support creating legislation
You only hit people from behind, bro, because you're a bitch.
solving
I didn't hit
we need
nobody.
laser
You only hit
focus
people
on
from behind because you're a bitch.
services and address Portland's most pressing issues.
You're out here like a little coward, bro.
Messaging inadvertently transposed two words, which turned out, depending upon how you read it,
Fucking
could
pussy.
change
You
the
want to
meaning
follow
of
people in
something
that tough? You
very
ain't tough, bro. You're a
different
pussy.
than what was intended. My intention was to say
Coward,
that
bro. Walk away, bitch.
legislation fucking national playbook. The words of socialist and national were transposed to read national socialist playbook. And that, as I quickly learned from the continuing flow of uncharitable messages I was receiving, means nonsense.
Look at this half written nunchucks.
And stand firmly
I'm
against.
2-0, motherfucker.
I was
You'll be
genuinely
number
caught
3
off
real
guard
quick.
by how many people had misinterpreted and some purposely misconstrued my message. Anyone who knows me
Fucking
knows
pussy
that
ass
I don't play
motherfucker.
dirty and not rely on cheap tactics of people. I would not ever knowingly make statements of this nature. The original point I was trying to make is about transparency. The AI algorithm legislation has been created for local governments, the national organization, Local Progress, who develops progressive policy legislation to be adopted by cities and counties.
Mental retardation.
Transparency's sake, because this
You're
is
fucking retarded. You're fucking
national
retarded.
that some of this council will bring forth, and it's not the first.
Yeah, you can say that, but you're just a fucking idiot. You're like 60 fucking out here writing shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. You grow the fuck
And
up.
I don't necessarily think that's good for my intent. There are two things that have popped out for me.
We do believe it's free speech, but you don't see any of us like sitting out here impeding anybody from speaking it either.
People want to see the government focus on economic relief.
Point of order.
So does she. So does she.
Is there a reason why
So does like 3 of them
Councilor
over
Ryan is getting
there.
to make an entire speech about a policy that we are not on yet? Because I haven't heard an apology about the Instagram post that inadvertently called numerous councilors of color a Nazi. And all I heard was victim blaming, assumptions that no one else can possibly understand. An Instagram post.
Counselor, I believe that this is related to the AI price fixing ordinance, which is an open agenda item right now. Am I mistaken there?
me to be listened to. President. There are two things that have popped out for me. Affordability is the big issue that everyone is paying attention to, regardless of where you are in the political spectrum. People want to see their government focus on economic relief. I want to focus our work on this council to bring that economic relief through workforce development efforts, more efficient and cost-effective services, and ensuring that our tax base is getting what we paid for. And since we're talking about housing affordability today, we know the way to less expensive housing, both rental and privately owned, is by increasing our housing production of all kinds. That is my focus. If the backlash to my misinterpreted statement is an indication of future actions, I will have to continue to react to unfounded attacks from those who politically are not aligned with me. I can take criticism all day long about my policy positions. That is what we are here for. But the personal attacks are discrediting and distracting from the work that Portlanders need this council to do. Opportunity to share, and thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Ramos, are you in the queue to discuss the AI price fixing ordinance? Yes. Go right ahead.
Thank you. First off, I just want to respond to what I just heard, because what I didn't hear was an apology. And I find it really frustrating for colleagues to spend a lot of time posting about
This guy's testing. I know he is. He's testing. There it goes.
And so I expect professionalism and decorum from you, Councilor Ryan. I'm really disappointed that you did that first speech
Councilor.
did not include an apology.
Counselor, is this?
Welcome in, everybody.
He was speaking to
People are
the.
crazy out here.
He was speaking to the ordinance before us. Can you?
But you didn't interrupt him.
He was speaking to the ordinance. Can you please make sure your comments are to the ordinance?
That is what I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the fact that we are talking about an ordinance, and yet there are posts that get made about people. And I'm rejecting that. And if Councilor Ryan gets to make a big speech, then here I am doing mine too. So I think it is appropriate to call that out, because I'm really tired of also being the recipient of vague posting. And I think that if we are going to expect each other to respect each other as colleagues, then we need to focus on the policies. This policy is the no-brainer. This is a policy that goes along with what AG Rayfield just announced today. It is clear that there is a movement across the country to address the fact that landlords are continuing to collude with each other to the great disadvantage of Portlanders, and that is contributing to why we have such a high houseless population. It is contributing to the economic instability of Portlanders and of our city. And so I would just encourage counselors to debate on the topic, and I discourage and I reject that non-apology. So I am excited to support this, and I hope that our counselors in the future will focus their posts on the merits of the policies and not on personal attacks. It's ironic to hear you say that that is what you experienced when that is what we all experience from you. That's all.
Thank you, Counselor. Let's keep to non-auditory support and dissension, please. Counselor Murillo.
Thank you, Council President. I think we've said enough about Councilor Ryan's posts, and so hopefully he will think more carefully about his words in the future when he's critiquing policy, because it is a pretty big mistake to make. I want to talk about how proud I am of the work that was put into the algorithmic price fixing ban. Me and my staff have worked on this policy for the past 9 months. We were able to develop it with community. We were able to have multiple meetings with people who were opposed to the policy. We came together with City Council and had numerous presentations both in committee and at council, and we made amendments to clarify language, to improve the policy, and to make sure that it is solely targeting the corporations that we meant to target. We did everything we could to make sure that our fellow councilors felt heard, and that there were amendments made that frankly did not have to be made in any other jurisdiction, but we did them. and I'm very proud of the policy that has come forward at this time. We know that this is, in fact, a real issue in Portland. Just this morning, the Attorney General Dan Rayfield put out a statement showing that there was a settlement because they found wrongdoing with Greystar, one of the largest corporate landlords in Portland, Oregon. We know that there are countless units in the city of Portland that are operated by these algorithms that do price fixing, and we owe it to renters and to people in our community to do every single thing that we can to change housing affordability. And I want to say this too. Housing affordability and addressing corrupt corporations that are victimizing Portlanders, that is not mutually exclusive with building and developing new housing. These are things that can happen at the same time. And my office is proud to have worked on policies that both protect renters' rights and policies that will help with development. So I hope that my colleagues will join me in this. This is going to be a big win for our city. This is a win for renters. And this is one small piece of the puzzle when it comes to addressing housing affordability, and we should take every chance that we get. I also want to add that today, Senator Wyden, who our office has been working with him on this policy as well because he hasn't been able to pass it at the congressional level, has decided to bring forward the policy again in an attempt to pass it.
Let's find this retard.
Speaking with his staff, we're aware that they simply don't have the votes right now to make something like that happen.
I'm not gonna touch you. My stick will touch you. I'm not here to fight.
I'm already beat. I'm not a pussy. I've already knocked two of you motherfuckers to the ground for 5 fucking minutes. And I ain't scared to do it again, but I ain't the one gonna be violent. No, I'm on the public sidewalk, right? But I will defend myself every single fucking time. Every time I will defend my motherfucking self from you fucking tranny lovers. Yeah, and if you get triggered by my words and come at me, that's not your fault when you get knocked to the fucking ground. I know I can. I know I can, bro.
Hey, man, take your dumb punk ass home, you fucking faggot.
Eyeliner on, bro. I would backhand the shit out of you and knock you down, bro.
Why don't you do something, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Standing there looking like a fucking weirdo.
I'm right where I need to be.
You're the weirdest looking motherfucker that's ever lived, bro. Look at you. You ain't doing shit about it, motherfucker. Look in the mirror, bro. Are you serious? Oh, they want to do like Bruce Willis after the dementia, bro. Come on.
Hey, take your faggot ass over there. Ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody
say
talking to you.
something. Say I'm the best
motherfucker.
Hey, I will, but you won't be about it. You talk, I invited you to someone pressing you.
You ain't shit, bro. But guess what? You gotta leave this block at some point, don't you, bitch?
So are you. The fuck, we're all human.
I told you to go around the corner, bitch. You still standing here in front of the camera.
Hey! Corner! Hey!
I'm exactly where I want to be. No, you're the one trying to get me to go fight. You're the one trying to get me to go fight. I'm here to use my voice. You guys want to get violent. That's on you. You guys want to get violent for me using my words.
A couple other people just try to step down to him.
I don't put it in nobody's ears. Have you seen me?
They didn't want to be number 3.
No! I don't have my phone. Want me to get my air horn? Because I will. I'll get my air horn.
Oh my God!
I'll get. Oh, let me get my air horn out. He wants to hear my air horn.
You can leave any time, retard.
Why did you ask for the air horn, young man?
Now you done fucked up.
You guys are fat.
Trump train, and you're a tranny. I'd rather be fat than a retarded tranny.
Look at this.
I'd rather be fat than a retarded tranny, bro.
Look at this dummy.
Who is this kid?
Trump train made it. We made it to the Trump train. Oh, it's still early, too. Deport all illegals. Except for the big booty Latinas, the 9s and 10s can stay. But the rest gotta go. If you're in hate, you're too late.
I think the gal next to Tommy right now.
If you're an 8, you're too late.
I think I know who she is. I seen her. She posted a flyer on TikTok.
Donald Trump, he's saving this country from you radical leftist lunatics.
She was like, bring signs.
Prove it. You guys are the ones that are deporting pedophiles, trying to call pedophiles minor attracted people. You guys are trying to normalize pedophilia.
You're a man after that woman that goes to fucking women's bathrooms. The fuck?
You guys trying to normalize pedophilia.
Bree. Her name's Bree Natalia.
Tell me how you guys are not deporting pedophiles.
I think that was the girl that was always crying and holding her ears when her Antifa camp was falling. No, that's not Bree. It's someone.
If he was on the list, you don't think Biden would have released it a long time ago when he was trying everything in his power?
Now that we have eyes on her, it's on her.
No, because all the Democrats are on that list. Let's go, Trump trying to deport all illegals! Deport all illegals!
I know. Even if I don't agree, you have the right to say the thing I don't agree with.
Oh, shit.
You having fun, Tommy?
I absolutely am.
I am too. Everybody says such terrible things about you.
Yep, I love
Oh my God.
it. If they said nice things about me, I'd probably be on the wrong side of history. If your guys' side liked me in any kind of way, I know I'd be on the wrong side of history.
What part of history makes you feel like where you are now is the right part? What
You
do
guys
go
are the
for?
modern day Nazis. You guys want illegals here to work for you for slave labor.
Oh.
That's why you guys want illegals here so they can clean your guys' toilets.
I'm right here, Tommy, but I don't know if you have to talk loud for your audience. I was just curious because I would love to know for real. And I love to hear your actual point of view on it because it doesn't matter what you think.
On what? On deporting illegals?
On anything, dude. Fucking free speech.
Oh, we
okay?
love free speech.
Okay.
That's what I'm out here doing is my free speech.
That's why I'm trolling you because I
Yeah,
have
that's
free
fine.
speech. And
You've been nice. You haven't been touching me and all that shit.
No,
So I respect that. I'm just out here to have my voice heard.
Yeah, I get that.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, go fucking watch your tranny get fucked or something. Go watch your tranny boyfriend get fucked or something. Get a life.
Get alive. Get alive.
Oh, wait a minute. I did have my...
No, we offer biological facts. We offer that trans people don't exist, only mental illness. There's only two genders.
Whoa, language.
Over there.
We're on YouTube though as well. Should be good.
Why are you so violent? Because all you do is come at me. No, I'm not coming. I'm using my words. You don't like my words, so you want to fight me.
All day.
No, you don't like my words. So
You know what? ICE isn't here.
Yeah, but you guys are here protesting against ICE. So I'm here to protest against you guys.
That's peak mental illness right there,
Your
boy.
ICE friends aren't here. That's why you don't want to
Mental
fucking
illness.
I'm not violent.
That's why you're not swinging, big boy. Mr. Small guns the size of little tiny baseballs.
Why are you so violent, bro?
I just want.
Why can't you use your words?
Consensual.
Why can't you use your words? Why can't you use your words?
I want to show you because you can use a
I want to show you some.
So what if he's a pussy? I don't mean.
You sometimes.
He's
got
the
some
pussy that
eyeliner.
thinks he's a
He's
woman
got some
calling me a
eyeliner on.
pussy.
Right, and I don't mean to anyone stifle your wanting to kill somebody.
I'm not.
I radically believe in peace.
I'm just trying to.
You're just trying to be violent, bro. You're just trying to be violent. That's all the left knows how to do is be violent. That's all the left knows how to do is be violent.
Dude, I'm a libertarian. I'm
No, you're a radical leftist transgender ideology fag.
No, I'm not. It's just eyeliner. I just like the eyeliner. No. Actually, it's just a metal.
Give it 2 years. He'll be full blown with titties and chop off his dick and make a rock pocket. The ideology eats you up quick. The radical
Tommy was
leftist
inside earlier.
ideology eats you up quick. You'll be a
this is boring
pretend
shit.
woman here
Let's
pretty
go out
soon,
here.
that's for sure.
And then some dude immediately followed him out there and wanted to fight him.
Like, your dysphoria.
I don't have dysphoria. I don't have
You
dysphoria.
don't have to project it on
I don't
others.
have dysphoria. I'm not a retard.
Dude, like, hey, man.
He's not a retard!
I'm not a retard!
He's a cunt!
Like,
I'm not a tranny retard. Yeah, you're very repressed, bro.
If you're watching this and you're not following Tommy on X and YouTube, you should. Also me as well. You just got here.
Let's see what they have to say about these fucking clowns.
Get it right.
These people are off the hook, you guys.
We talk for very nice.
He loves feminine products.
Who doesn't like feminine products?
Usually men. Usually men don't like to wear feminine products. No, we like feminine products on women, but not on men.
Well, how do you know they're on men? Are you fucking smelling their private parts? What's wrong with you?
If it has an apple, it has a banana. If it has an apple, it's a man. If it has XY chromosomes, it's a man. If it has XX chromosomes, it's a woman.
You just admitted it. That's a broken chromosome, and all men are broken. We know that. That's why I'm always nice to you, even though you're a cuck.
You don't even know what a cuck means.
But you told me.
But you still don't know what it means.
But you told me what it means.
Hey, go cry to your mommy, little boy.
Or what about a cunt? Can't understand normal thinking.
Everybody, how y'all doing? Oh shit! She's using words she don't even know the definition of.
Oh, you know what? This might actually make you not like me. I'm gonna tell you something.
You ain't tough, little man. With your mask. With your little fucking COVID mask. With your little COVID mask.
It's actually an N95 mask. Looks
Oh
like.
shit! What's wrong with you? Hey, did you know?
Tip.
Did you know that trans women are men?
You know you're a fucking dickhead.
Did you know that trans women are men? Trans just means pretend. Why are you so triggered, bro?
So it's 6:40 p.m. Pacific.
Triggered trans, still a man. Triggered trans, still a man.
What do you think, Tommy?
What?
If I'm a blue-eyed Jew, am I still as dangerous as other Jews, or do I pass?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's not a question that I'm going to answer. I don't fucking know.
You know, oh, am I the first Jews I've met?
No, I've met Jews before.
Okay, did you need me to take off my hat? Cause
I can tell by your nose.
Of course.
No, just like that Hey, my mom got a big old nose too, so it's all right. And she's not Jewish.
Wow, you couldn't be that lucky, obviously. If you were a Jew, I'd have to slap you upside the head, Tommy. I can put up with you because I believe that you're probably saved by Jesus.
We love Jesus. Okay. Christ is King. Yes, sir.
Oh, I bet so.
Christ is King. I'm not a perfect Christian, but I love Jesus.
Yeah, I know. You know what's interesting?
What kind of question is that?
Jew. Did you know that about Jesus?
Who? Yeah.
Yeah? And he
I think.
and he went against the
And he was brown. Yeah, because he was from that place where they're brown.
The brown place?
Where was Jesus from? Israel. There you go. No, I don't know. No, he wasn't. I don't fucking know. I'm still learning.
Oh, okay. You don't have to care about Jesus. It's okay. I don't care if you care about Jesus.
I love Jesus. I just don't know everything about it. Yeah. I'm still learning. I'm still a learning Christian.
That's okay. Well, one of the things he did is he went up to the people who were the head of the temple and he said, "You're telling our people things that aren't real and is against the teaching of God or whatever, right?" And I think if Jesus were alive today, he'd be up against the church right now. That's all.
He's from the Middle East. That's why he's brown. Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't like him if you met him, Tommy.
I love legal immigrants. I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with legal immigrants coming from anywhere. The problem I have is illegal invaders coming into the country illegally. No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
That wasn't even a thing back then.
It wasn't even a thing. I love that, Tommy.
That wasn't even a thing back then.
Okay.
So Tommy is not a true Christian. Oh, you're the one with the weed. I knew I smelled it.
This ice thing here, what are they trying to do? Because they're already trying to get rid of ICE. So what's the point of like meeting, right? You know?
The meeting is about
Nazareth.
No.
Jesus of Nazareth.
I'd like to know something that I heard. I know.
Jesus of Bethlehem.
I believe you, okay? This is what I heard that really scared me, okay? For real. And I'm Jewish, okay? I already said that. They're talking to ICE facilities. They're trying to open up ICE facilities on...
She's trying to get somebody to make her a sandwich.
Land, okay?
Here in Oregon?
Yes, on indigenous people land. And those lands don't have the Bill of Constitution. And they don't have the Bill of Rights. I'm sorry, not the Bill of Constitution.
I don't know. What? I didn't hear what she said.
Just here,
Build ICE facilities on Native American land?
No.
yes.
That's weird. I
Yes,
don't think
Tommy, they are. Okay, listen.
Are they trying to build ICE? Maybe they should.
Because there's no Bill
Maybe
of
they
Rights
should.
there. But once they've got people where there's no Bill of Rights, then they can do whatever they want. They can take those internment camps just like we had.
There's no Bill of Rights on Native land. I don't know. I don't know about Native people. I don't know.
This lady is freaking out.
Jesus was deported. Hey, God bless America, baby. Because we love America and we got to deport all the illegals. Did you know that trans women are men? Yes, we got somebody that's based out here.
Based.
America, and he knows men cannot become women.
Native Americans talk about it. You can find the information. You never have to
Yeah, but you know, the Mexican in Mexico, they took over native land also. You know, every land in the world was conquered and taken by the strongest. So that's how the world works. We are the strongest. Because this is America, and if you come here illegally, then you got to get the fuck out.
Amen.
You make it here illegally, then we got to enforce our border laws, and we got to kick them the fuck out. Or they can self-deport and try to come back the legal way. No, you don't come over here and break our law and then be rewarded. You don't break our laws and then get rewarded. How fucking ignorant is that? You're not based. I was wrong. If they really cared about our country and our laws, they would do it the legal way, bro. They would come the legal way.
Okay, we got another streamer coming in from TikTok.
Jump in front of line, in front of all these legal immigrants and just get welfare and EBT.
Go on my layout real quick. I'll bring it.
When legal immigrants have to go through years of a process to come here the right way. Nah, fuck that, bro. Amnesty, fuck amnesty. Fuck anchor babies. No more anchor babies. If two illegals come here and have a baby, they all gotta go. Yeah. That's how it is. My family's been here for more than 500 years. Yeah. My family didn't come here illegally. No. We came and conquered this land. Conquered land, conquered people, and now it's the greatest country in the world. And we're going to keep it that way. That's a fact. No, it's going to shit because illegal invaders are taking over the country, and we ain't gonna stand for illegals coming into our country and raping our women and harming our children. No fucking more. Tell that to Laken Riley. Tell that to Laken Riley. Fucking idiot. He needs to go smoke some more dope. I'm gonna light me a joint right now too. Yeah, you're all right.
They can't build on like Native American land.
No, they're not building on Native American land. It's not gonna happen. It's federal government. It's not gonna go on to. She says that they're gonna build ICE facilities.
Oh, we got a bad feed coming in here.
Yeah, we got a lot of Native Americans that love what we're doing.
Hang on, I'll fix it.
Native Americans voted for Donald Trump. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Reset.
Native Americans voted for Donald J. Trump, the greatest president of our lifetime. Prove it! Prove it! All accusations, all bullshit accusations. My mom loves me. Oh shit. She know. Hey, did you know? Oh, your hat fell.
No, it's on her back.
Oh, it's on your back.
Oh, now.
Did you know, my chat has a question. Did you know that trans women are men?
Did I know that trans, what?
That trans women are men?
Oh, did you know that cis men are men?
No, that's just men. There's cis.
men are men.
No, it's just men.
But,
Cis is a made-up term.
Wait a minute. Is cis man a man or not?
Cis is a made-up term. They're just
Is a
men.
cis man a man
It's
or
just
not?
men.
So, okay.
It's not cis. It's men.
Oh, wait a minute. No. So,
That's that transgender radical ideology talking. Men are men
so
and women are
everything
women.
else you say is, but
Men are men and women are women. I'm against the radical transgender ideology.
What's
I think they should
radical
put all
about it? Are they trying to
transgenders
take-
in a
are they
mental
trying to take
institution.
your penis?
We gotta take out the
penis
transgender ideology off the face of the planet.
You should be able to take your penis against your will, Tommy. I'm so sorry somebody tried to take your penis away.
Why do you scream so much?
Well, that's what you're doing. I'm trying to match energy.
How is he asking that question?
About,
Why do you scream so much? I've never heard of
I'm trying to match his energy. Because we got that big scream energy going on.
Sissy men or women?
I actually never met him before. and I knew I was going to like this guy.
I was putting my hand on.
I'm like,
Wood
this-
chipper.
I was like, oh, this guy totally likes me. He's like,
Oh my God! Popcorn! Popcorn player over here. We got a popcorn player. Have a good night.
That was weird.
Popcorn player.
I learned something.
Oh, I learned a lot. I learned a lot from our conversation.
I really hope
I learned a lot about you.
I hope you guys have a great night.
Have a good night.
No fighting.
Nope, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to use my words, but I will protect myself. For protecting myself. For protecting myself very well. For protecting myself very well. Yep. That's going to go away here pretty soon, though, and I'll be right back in front of ICE, supporting ICE. I will defend myself every single time, even if I go to jail for it. Know that. Hey, it's Chesadilla. It's Chesadilla. What up?
Welcome in,
y'all?
everybody.
Having a good night? She's whacked out. Oh, look, she's really whacked out. She don't need that cane. She don't need that cane. She don't need that cane. Look, she's over here flipping and dipping. She's over here flipping and dipping. She's over here flipping and dipping.
Never seen a bigger bitch in my fucking life.
I've never seen a bigger bitch in my life.
How tall are you?
Oh, I don't know.
How fucking tall are you?
Tall enough.
Didn't know they could stack
Shit that high. I didn't know they could stack shit that high. How old are you, 12? How old are you, 12? I think gravity is your enemy. You're like, what, 25 and your titties are down to your knees? Oh, shit. You're body shaming people looking the way you do? That's funny. Oh, Fupa Lupa ass bitch. You're definitely not a 9 or a 10. You gotta be deported. She's definitely not a 9 or a 10. She gotta be deported. Hey, this is America. Speak English. This is America. Speak English. This is America. Speak English.
Shut the fuck up, colonizer. How's that?
What's that? What's that? What's a colonizer? What is that? What is that? Because I can. Because I can. She got cane cankles. She got cane cankles. Glass houses. Yeah, glass house. She's fucking cooked, bro. She's so triggered, bro. Why are you so triggered? You're gonna be okay. Oh, shit. What's that mean? What's a colonizer? Conquered people, conquered land. She's drunk as fuck, bro. Oh, you don't? I don't. That's why I just laughed the whole time. Whoa. Where'd Tim go?
Ted Movies Trucks, it was at 7 p.m. That parking garage closed.
Oh, shit. She talks potato. I think it's almost time to go to ICE.
He'll park somewhere close and we'll all walk over to the truck and shit.
All right, I think we're going to go to ICE. I think we're going to go get something to eat first because I haven't eaten. And then we're going to head to ICE. I'll see you guys in like 45 minutes.
All right. He's got to get some fueled up. Yo, but if you want to, we'll rewind this real quick. Do some best of. Let's see here. People are crazy. So this is.
Trans women and men. Trans women and men. Thank you.
Your hat is so fucking cool.
It's awesome.
Isn't he just like the best?
So this is just about
an
hour and 20 minutes.
He speaks facts, and you don't like it. God bless Donald Trump. We love our president.
You wish you could grab a pussy too. How small is your dick?
It's big enough. It's big enough.
Big enough for what? Big enough.
Huh? Oh, I want my border laws enforced. That makes me a racist. I'm not racist. I want my border laws enforced and I want all illegals deported. That's not racist. That's not racist, bro. Come to this country the right way, not the wrong way. We don't award criminals with citizenship.
His mom doesn't love him, that's why.
My mom's watching right now and she loves me. Can your mom say the same? Your mom and dad's definitely disappointed in your life choices becoming a tranny and shit.
Oh, man.
Ah, trigger bitch!
I love attention.
I know you do. You guys all do. You trannies all, that's all you guys want is attention. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Love thy neighbor means telling thy neighbor the
Oh,
truth.
we're so happy
You
to see
cannot
each
become
other.
a
Look at
woman.
that.
Men cannot become women. You're not a woman.
Probably
You're
Violet
a dude
Johnson.
with a right pocket. You're a dude. You'll always be a dude.
So over on the right.
You'll always be a man.
Frame.
If you touch me, we're going to have a problem.
Right side of my
Whoa, don't
line
touch
is
me.
live, and then Tommy from Trumper he just got offline, so we're just watching back.
God bless ICE. God bless Donald Trump. God bless Donald Trump. And fuck Antifa.
We fucking hate pedophiles here. Fuck Donald Trump.
You guys are the party of pedophiles.
Oh shit. Okay, so why are my audio just got 1 second. It should fix.
He ain't on the list. Who the fuck is Bubba? I don't know. Who is it? Tell me. Tell me. Trigger.
You're attracted to me. This guy's attracted to me.
Why are you shaking so much? Why are you shaking so much, Tranny?
I'm not shaking.
Why are you shaking so hard? Are you scared? Are you nervous? You don't gotta be scared. I'm just here to talk. I'm just here to support ICE. Please, real Americans support ICE. Real children cannot consent to puberty blockers. Stay the fuck away from our children. Children cannot consent to puberty blockers. Stay the fuck away from our children.
My hair and my eyes.
Dude, she's still like, look at this. This was like
Yeah, you're
10 minutes of this chick, or an it. With a dude.
Why are you running away?
I'm not running away. You just stink. You stink. He's in the insane asylums.
But all fat asses in the gym.
Yes.
I can always lose weight.
You know
but you'll always
trans
be a retard.
women are men? That's a dude.
Are you gonna do it?
Yep. You're a disgusting
He thinks I'm
excuse for a human
attractive.
being. Nothing about you is attractive. It's disgusting. Weirdos, bro. Creepers. Absolute creepers. Can't come to the front of me, so you gotta go behind me like a little fucking butt boy, right? Little butt faggot. You're a little butt fag, huh? Fucking weird ass motherfuckers. Cult members. Yes, sir. Cult members. Cult members.
Oh, man.
You ain't intimidating nobody, bro. You ain't intimidating nobody, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't intimidating nobody, bro. Oh, shit. Timu Mulvaney over there.
Get on camera. Get on camera.
Okay, fellas, whatever you say.
We get it.
God bless ICE. God bless ICE. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Oh yeah, that's Violet.
Touch him, bro. He's walking in.
Don't touch me.
He's trying to fucking touch these
No,
guys.
I'm trying to walk. And you guys are trying to block.
He's trying to fucking agitate these
Oh, shut the
guys.
fuck up.
No, he's trying to fucking agitate us.
You don't want to test me, bro.
Fucking do it. Don't touch me. Yep, tell him to touch me. Let's go. Tell him to touch me.
God bless ICE.
Okay, so what? So now he's in the lobby. They're all out in the lobby before the security, I think. Or is that just the awning, outside awning?
Children cannot consent to puberty blockers. Stay the fuck away from our children.
God bless ICE. We love ICE.
God bless ICE. We love
It's gotta be so loud in there.
God bless ICE. We love ICE. 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 God bless ICE. We love ICE.
So he's been waiting in line for quite some time here.
Oh, give it to what's his name? Go give it to what's his name? Tim, come here. Tons of yuck. Deport every Juan.
My favorite part of this is someone starts throwing pepperoni at him upstairs, but he didn't even get into the live room like some of these other streamers did because they got there late, I guess. Plus, he didn't have a chance to submit a comment either. So he has to be 45 minutes, or you have to submit your public comment like 45 minutes prior to the meeting starting for review.
Yes, sir.
But the comment cards in Dearborn
We're at City Hall trying to get rid of ICE, which will never happen.
Immediately.
Yeah, I figured it would be easier to just go on X tonight because it's going to be traumatic.
Okay, so
The people.
So he gets upstairs. Watch this.
Triggered tranny in the house.
This purpose is so important that council necessary while identifying training for this, so that the police bureau can obtain and maintain substantial compliance with the 2024 Portland DOJ side. As technical regular bureau training sessions and give feedback.
So the meeting's still in session, obviously, over here. This is, let's see here, you can tell, a little over an hour ago.
Little bitch. bitch. Stank ass bitch. Overflow room, yeah.
So there's this guy called Keep America Great, but he's a deep state Democrat on
No, we're just in the overflow
TikTok.
room because there's so many people
So
in the
this
other
guy
room.
over here on the right, he's like up in the council clerk table
I don't give
area,
a fuck
seating
what you
area.
think.
And then right now with Tommy, this is prior getting the bird right now with the tranny. Trans woman.
You want to throw some more pepperoni, bitch? You want to throw some more shit at me? Yeah, get me. Fucking tranny. Quit throwing shit at people.
He's getting shit thrown at him right now.
No, she just threw pepperoni at me. He just threw pepperoni at me right there, and I told him not to throw it at me. Look, right there. He's the only one eating.
Yeah. So for the safety of everyone, would you gentlemen come with me to the other room? So you
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so he's like, hey, we got another room for you to sit in. Anyways,
I'm not going far.
he's sitting in there and
Which
it's just
other room?
boring after that. But as soon as he comes out, watch this.
Yeah, they stalled.
He's like, I'm bored. What's this?
He reminds me.
Wait, let's see here. What's this?
He reminds me of taking my second ADHD children to church. Oh shit.
He's in an overflow room.
Yeah, who do I talk to about something?
So he's going.
Not black. Not black. Not black. I'm not you.
You said it before, though.
I'm not black. And I'm damn
Okay,
sure
so
not
he's out.
what you just called me.
In the lobby foyer. This guy follows him out.
Oh shit. Nope, I got bored. I got bored. Here he goes. Here he goes, tripping out. Tripping out again. What'd he say? Oh shit. There he goes. There he goes.
We got Brent with him.
There goes that violent leftist right there. There goes that violent leftist.
Big P-Town Patriot.
Yeah, Cam didn't get
William
fucked up. Know that.
is out there.
Oh, is that a threat?
But check
You
this out.
scared
It
me?
gets spicy.
Oh, trannies don't scare nobody. Trannies don't scare nobody, bro. You trannies are not scary.
Don't get fucked up like Cam did, nigga.
I'm not a nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you said it on stream.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
You just said
You
it.
repeated after me.
You just
I
said it.
that one time.
I repeated what you said. Yep.
Really?
Yep. Oh, you want to get in people's
I
personal
wish you
space?
would.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, you ain't tough, you fucking
You
piece
ain't
of
tough
shit.
either.
You fucking
What's
piece
up?
of shit.
He's just
What's
getting
up?
his Instagram clip.
What's up, motherfucker? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold this, bro. What's up? You want some? You want some?
Let's go. Tommy's like, hold this shit. Hold my glasses. Dude's carrying a huge box. Oh, look at this kid. Jumping around like a little 12-year-old.
Tell him. He followed us out. Where my glasses at? No, you
Still going at it.
bro.
Let's run it then. Run it.
No, that's you guys. No, fuck this dude, bro.
It's your stupid shit.
Your glasses are fogging up, bitch.
And you still flinch like a bitch.
Nobody flinched.
You did?
No, you don't scare nobody. You don't scare nobody, bro. You ain't scary. You're a coward, bro. You only hit people from behind, bro.
You only hit people from behind, bro, because you're a bitch.
I didn't hit nobody.
You only hit people from behind because you're a bitch.
I didn't touch you from behind.
Watch out for the dinosaur. No one's even inside of that dinosaur. They just have it inflated. Like, what's that about?
Fucking pussy, you want to follow people in that tough? You ain't tough, bro. You're
Are you riding it?
fucking coward, bro. Walk away, bitch.
You in your light up fucking hat, you're a tough guy, bro. Are you tough? Are you tough, dude? Yeah. You're tough. Yeah, but you won't, because you're a pussy,
Okay,
bro.
look at this half-wit.
Oh, shit.
I'm 2-0.
Hold on.
I'm 2-0, motherfucker. You'll be number 3 real quick. I will not go 2. I'm not going nowhere, pussy.
To need to move to ejecting people this evening, but if there continues to be applause and cheering, we will have to do so. Jazz hands, thumbs up, thumbs down. We've done it in other meetings. We can do it. Go right ahead.
Hello, I'm Isabella Shepard, representing Portland Contra las Libertaciones and the Coalition for Revoking the ICE Permit. Some of my colleagues will argue that this ordinance does not go far enough. Others will argue that it's an active detriment to the fight against ICE. I fall into the latter camp because it will set the precedent that violating the law comes only with the penalty of a fine that they can easily afford, legitimizing their crimes and acting as a barrier to enforcing the law by revoking the permit. I'll let my colleagues argue that, however, because I'm here to express my disappointment in all of you. Councillor Murillo, your conduct has been especially unprofessional and disrespectful. You have spread misinformation about our movement and repeatedly claimed that you can't speak in favor of revoking the permit because you would be recused from the vote for showing bias. If that's the case, then you should be recused because you have shown blatant bias in favor of letting ICE have a base here. Yesterday, you name-dropped and lied about my comrade and friend Holly, one of the most principled and dedicated organizers I have ever had the honor of working with, saying they don't care about revoking the permit and are just being performative. What's performative is this ordinance and your egregiously childish social media conduct. Don't the rest of you think you're off the hook, though? At least Murillo has the guts to say something and show us who she is.
That's a dude.
While the rest of you bury your heads in the sand. On one side of this table, we have residents who are dedicated
I can
enough
tell. It's a dude.
to listen to you talk about trees late into a work night, just for the opportunity to beg you to do something about ICE for the 2 minutes you allow us to speak. On the other side, we have bureaucrats who think it's
only 2
acceptable
minutes.
to ignore their constituents for months, consistently make items pertaining to ICE last on the agenda, only to insult us with non-solutions, further wasting everyone's time on discussing pathetic half measures. This is why we disrupt your meetings. As long as you show that you do not care about to listen to us about this crisis, nor about the crisis itself, you don't get to carry on business as usual. Our demand remains, revoke the permit, nothing less. Thank you for your consideration.
We are not going to get through all the speakers if I have to remind folks for silent support after every speaker.
Silent
The reminders
support.
are taking longer than the applause.
Silence is
If
consent.
we can shut it down, have the reminders every time, and it will be much faster. I personally want to
How
hear
about
from everybody who's signed up
Vocal
today.
opposition.
Go right ahead.
Hello, I'm Blair Glennon, a Portland District 2 resident and registered nurse at Legacy Emmanuel Hospital. In the past few weeks, ICE
all the
has been
nurses.
bringing injured detainees to the
Oh my God, they
area
have someone
hospitals, including and especially Legacy
testifying.
Emmanuel,
Oh my God,
for
there's been
injuries
injured.
obtained during violent detainments.
This
They
is
are injuring
absolutely
people so
insane.
severely during their detainments that they need hospital-level care. Staff at Emmanuel are
Tell them
told
to stay
treat
home.
ICE like any other law enforcement.
They don't want to get hurt.
We have been told by Emmanuel execs that they are in regular contact with the director of the ICE facility, that we cannot contact the patient's family until after the patient leaves the hospital, and that we cannot provide legal resources to the patient. We have also been told we can't require ICE to leave the room, even for sensitive tasks. When Emmanuel staff have brought up concerns about ICE,
She's not going to get to
upper
her point
management
in
has
2
pointed
minutes.
to their subpar policies or ignored us. or in one case, told someone to seek therapy for moral distress. ICE has killed people during detainments in LA and Chicago in recent weeks.
Has
There
nothing
isn't
to do with
anything
Portland.
special about Portland that would prevent that from happening here. This ordinance doesn't go far enough, as ICE is using the Macadam ICE facility as a staging ground, not only to terrorize the
So we
city of
have-
Portland, but also surrounding cities such as Hillsborough and Beaverton. Our hotels, hospitals, and the Macadam ICE
These liberal
facility
leftists are
providing
all in our hospital.
infrastructure for ICE to operate.
They're all
Please
they all work there, and
Thank you.
most
Thank you very much.
educational institutions.
My name is Cami Saunders, for the record. I'm here supporting Portland Contra las Deportaciones, Revoke the ICE Permit PDX, and all immigrants in our communities. I'm testifying on the detention facility impact fee to make it clear that this ordinance is not what the community is asking for. Instead, we want the Portland ICE facility shut down and the permit for the building revoked. Every single day, people are being kidnapped off our streets. ICE and DHS are brutalizing protesters, speaking from experience as a protester, and immigrants alike, and the city of Portland is doing nothing to stop it. Deadlines for appealing the land use violation have come and gone, and the city has allowed landowner Stuart Lindquist to stall and delay the revocation process. Portlanders deserve more than performative measures. City councilors are taking action that favors landowners' interests and yet do not act in favor of what the people actually want. The Cottonwood School was next to the ICE facility until this past
gotta get
summer
back
and
to
was
work.
gassed so
Still
heavily
in
it
my
was
scrubs.
forced to move. The building it relocated to was another
have a
building owned
stressful
by
job.
Stuart Lindquist, the owner of the ICE facility that forced it to move in the first place. Making it clear his team intervened to make this move happen, Councilor Mitch Green said, quote, "One of the
Got a
things
nice
that we
double chin
realized
there.
pretty early on was that we have a really effective Portland Permitting and Development Department. We brought them in pretty early and kind of pulled
What's up
together
with her
all
eyebrow-
partners of the schools,
eyebrows?
pulled my team into it, and just came up with a plan to tackle this pretty quickly. Why is Councilor Green able to step in so quickly to move the school into another building owned by Lindquist so he can continue to make a profit, but can't use that same sway to actually challenge Lindquist and ICE? Shutting down the
Your
facility
time's up.
would have prevented the school
Come
from
on.
having to move in the first place. I condemn your inability to use that exact same effective department to protect your constituents and reduce
Woo.
terror in our neighborhoods that is happening every single day. We
Looks like
demand
she's
that
gonna
the city
fucking pop
council
another
puts forth
fucking
legislation
pimple
to
out
shut down
on
the
her
facility
face 'cause she's
rather
so
than
stressed
putting
out.
forth ordinances that do not address the root causes of the problem. We want ICE out of Portland entirely. Revoke the
What's
permit
up,
and
Chad
shut
on
down
X?
the facility.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
I'm Cole
lies.
Donahue from the Freedom Road
SB.
Socialist Organization and the Coalition to Revoke the ICE Permit. And I'm
Yeah,
testifying
shouldn't
in
they
opposition
need
to
to
the
provide
half measure put
documentation?
forward by
Yeah, that's what I
Councilors
think
Murillo
too.
and Green. This ordinance is entirely useless in putting any sort of pressure on ICE, DHS, or their Portland landlord, Stuart Lindquist. Never mind the fact that the important fines wouldn't even begin to apply until after
right.
ICE renews their lease for the Macadam facility. Never mind that it's unclear where the proceeds
Wanna
would
bring
actually
in,
go to and if
X
it would
chat.
actually affect those, the victims of ICE terror. What's most egregious here is the notion that the way to pressure ICE and Stuart Lindquist is through putting a monetary cost on their actions. ICE's budget is going to skyrocket over the coming years, and whenever the city eventually decides to charge them, will be more than made up for by the tens of billions in extra funding they are receiving. This isn't even a slap on the wrist, it is just charging them a fee in order to give legitimacy to their actions. Maria, this is a quote from your FAQ on the ordinance that your staffer presented earlier. Quote, "Costs you do not feel are costs you won't prevent." I actually agree with the statement, which is why I think it is so outrageous that you are trying to cover the costs incurred by the city before taking any meaningful steps towards addressing the root cause of this suffering and pushing to revoke ICE's permit and to operate the concentration camp on Macadam Avenue. This ordinance, if passed, will give cover to the city's wholly insufficient response to ICE's terror. It will give the city something to point to and say, see, look, we're fighting back, while just offsetting the financial pressure on city government, leaving everyone else in the dust. You don't want to feel the cost because this is something you evidently do not care about. This is nothing more than an attempt to normalize ICE's presence while absolving the city of any responsibility to protect its inhabitants. Do your jobs and revoke the permit.
Revoke the permit, huh?
Next up, we have Vladimir Lopukov, Elijah Thahir, Casey DeSantis, Samantha Como.
Go right ahead while we wait for others to come from upstairs.
Hi, my name is Vladimir Lapakov. I'm here to support Portland Contra las Deportaciones and the Revoke the ICE Permit Coalition. I'd like to draw attention to the usual stubbornness of Democratic officials to adopt policies begged for by the community. The issue of the ICE permit violation has been in discussion for half a year at this point. When this coalition first raised the question of ICE violating the permit, the immediate reaction of Councilor Murillo was to denounce the attempt to rid our communities of ICE as something that is harmful to the community, as if the act of ridding ourselves of blood-sucking leeches is more damaging than the leeches themselves. After pushing for months to have the city recognize the land use violation, we finally got you to recognize it, just for the same cadre of politicians to adopt this as their policy win, praising the city council on social media for the first step against ICE. Yet now we appeal to the moderate voter, waving our fingers at ICE instead of rightfully pushing them out and raising a fee that would deter neither the landlord, who owns multitudes of properties around the city, nor the federal government agency, which recently received $75 billion in funding and can afford to take on these costs. I'm not even sure whether to call this a finger wag, as this just looks like a shuffling of cash. You've listed paying PPB overtime wages for time spent near the facility as one of the first issues the ordinance addresses. You're effectively making the landlord pay cash to the police, which has been enforcing and blocking protests at the ICE facility. You're just ensuring PPB gets appropriately paid to protect ICE. This is just the city grabbing a piece of the pie for kidnapping people. All this in a sanctuary city recently codified. Shame on you. We hope the people of the working class see you for all what you really are. Bureaucrats meant to stifle a movement. When it gets inconvenient, you make small concessions. Do your jobs. Revoke the ICE permit. This performative nonsense is not enough. Thank you.
Thank you. Go right ahead.
Good evening, Council. My name is Casey DeSantis, representing the Freedom Road Socialist Organization and Revoke the ICE Permit Coalition. Tonight, I'd like to speak about how the detention facility impact fee is a watered-down, performative piece of legislation. This ordinance normalizes the idea of having detention facilities in Portland by just slapping a fee on them. This ordinance allows privately owned detention facilities to remain in our city while ensuring that the city does not incur any costs as a result of allowing them to be there in the first place. This makes it so that the only punishment for using chemical weapons or literally detaining people illegally is fines, which does not and will not prevent the use of chemicals or abuse of protesters or immigrants in the first place. According to Councilor Murillo and her office, the ordinance will not affect the Portland ICE facility as it currently stands.
She's reading ChatGPT right now.
Unless there is a new contract that is signed. This makes the whole proposed ordinance performative and incapable of having any real impact. One can say that something is better than nothing, but I would say that ordinances like this play lip service and look good on a headline rather than create any real meaningful change. It is said that this ordinance will act as a deterrent, but detention facilities already have to apply for a permit to be in Portland, and the conditional use permit for the McAdam facility already has fees for violating its terms, and it didn't stop Stuart Lindquist from leasing to ICE in the first place. Due to the stipulation that this ordinance will only apply to new facilities and contracts, I do question if the council is preparing for a new contract for the McAdam facility or for new facilities. If this is the case, I would question why Councilors Murillo and Green would put their political capital behind this useless ordinance. It's apparent that this council already wants to move on from discussing ICE and their terror in our city after enacting sanctuary city code last month. I'd recommend and prefer saving political favors and the community's precious time for any legislation that actually has teeth or will address the community's demands. Revoke the ICE permit and shut down the McAdam facility.
Thank you. Folks, I'm still hearing snapping and other distractions, and I would really like to give folks the ability to testify. And this is the last time I'm going to say it before I start issuing warnings where we will have to remove people.
You guys not paying attention to your community when they've showed up.
I'm sorry, I can't see who is speaking right now, but
You draw the line at snapping, right? Like, come on, that's crazy.
people, if we can't be respectful to the speakers, please go right ahead.
If you give me a
Next election, we kick you out too. Like.
Please go right ahead.
My name is Samantha Como. I live in District 1. I'm here today to give, I don't even know if this is considered critical support if I'm against the bill. I don't care if you pass this or not. I'm asking you to do more. You can pass this all you want, but this should and can be expanded upon. And not just that, but we need to be making sure that Portlanders are having their voices heard. From what I've seen, and this is with the absolute like utmost respect to Councilor Murillo, people are not understanding what is really happening here. And it's not just that, it's that people are feeling like their city council is not telling the truth to them. And whether or not you are telling the truth, whether or not you're not, I can't say. And whether or not you can revoke this permit or not, I can't say. I'm not a lawyer. But what I'm telling you guys is that you have not done a good job communicating to your constituents what is happening here, what you're doing to stop ICE, and what you're doing to fight against the fascist movement this country is in. I'd like to note that currently, I believe it's over 1,000 people who ended up in Alcatraz are missing right now. That is a death camp. Their bodies are probably rotting in mass graves. And right now, what we're doing is we're sitting here talking about fees when we could be doing so much more. It's a pretty open secret at this point that the Portland police has connections to these white supremacist groups like the Proud Boys. Why not investigate them? Why not investigate the fact that we've had all of these right-wing agitators at the ICE facility, such as David Medina and Nick Shirley, who've come down and agitated our Portlanders, trying to make content and trying to get money off of this. We are literally falling to a fascist movement, and all I'm seeing from City Council is just trying to adjust.
That's a lie.
The way that we levy fees.
David Medina, Nick Shirley, Nick's order. No one is agitators.
Replying to me saying that this doesn't necessarily get ICE out of Portland, and not just that, but we saw during the government shutdown, a billionaire went and paid the wages of all of our soldiers in the military. Why is that not just going to happen here? We have so much people with so much money, and they hate our immigrants, and we need to protect them. Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Elijah is joining us online.
Hello, my name is Elijah Thahir. I'm with Pull the Permit Coalition. I'm speaking against this ordinance because it's clearly just another attempt by the Progressive Caucus to at best posture and grandstand while accomplishing absolutely nothing, or at worst to actively disinform people as to what can be done to end the active threat to public safety that is ICE. Given that the City Council, as it currently stands, refuses to penalize ICE or Lindquist Property Management for the violations already listed on the conditional use permit,
you can't ban the press.
Dozens of people past the mandated detainment limit of 12 hours, including the holding of someone for over 47 days, which, mind you, those cells are glass boxes with 2 metal benches and a toilet. There aren't even showers and no working phones for detainees to use. The active damage to the surrounding community with the deployment of chemical weapons, the setting of multiple fires, the use of drones to spy inside tenants' apartments, and the use of an LRAD. Why should anyone expect you to hold ICE accountable now?
Oh, I know who this person is. This is that tranny they arrested in the summer in the dress.
People that live in that neighborhood is by removing that facility and preventing ICE from operating within this city. The people are not asking for ICE to be fined. We're not asking for City Council members to hide behind a banner of victimhood to justify not doing anything, or to waste work hours on Instagram comments, or to be in their group chats while in ongoing council
Name
meetings.
says Elijah.
We want the deportations to stop, and we want the ICE facility on McAdam gone. And if you're either unable or unwilling to protect your constituents, why are you even here in the first place? That's all.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Susan Anglada Bartley, Pedro Anglada Cordero, Benjamin Gilbert, Andrew Nori, Beatrice Ibarra.
Please go right ahead while we wait for others to come down.
Hello, my name is Andrew Nori, and I want to talk a little bit about why we should why we should not allow Angelita Murillo to vote on revoking the permit. Her insistence on creating ineffective policies instead of advocating for the removal of the facility's land use permit is indicative of her lack of care for Portland's immigrant community. She claims that she's unable to show support for revoking the permit because she'd be taken off of the vote, but that hasn't stopped her from showing support for letting the facility stay in Portland. She has accosted individuals and advocates for protesting at ICE. She has stated in interviews that she doesn't believe in shutting it down. She has spent more time arguing with people online who are actually advocating for real change than doing anything to help people in Portland from ICE. She has stated directly that in talking with immigration attorneys and others about what the closures will mean for most people, I've come to the conclusion that shutting down McAdam is not the right approach. I urge Councilor Murillo to actually talk to the advocates on the ground in Portland's immigrant communities instead of for-profit immigration lawyers. I urge her to try and log out of your social media accounts and actually talk to people who are your constituents. You use your social media accounts to constantly attack advocates and people trying to make actual change. And most importantly, I urge every single member on this council who is not her to recuse her from the vote revoking the permit. Thank you.
Go right ahead.
I'll go. My name is Susan Anglada Bartley. However, before my time starts,
that's not how it works.
I see people texting. Many of us have come and gotten child care for our
She
families
looks like a
and faced
liberal.
accusations that we're being noisy. My voice hurts from fighting with the fash outside. Could I be heard? Because they're
Fighting
texting
with the
and
fash
yelling. We even got
outside.
video of it
My voice
upstairs.
hurts.
By the way, Councilor Smith, I love your butterfly. But please, before I start, may we
I
have
love your
people
butterfly.
not texting while we're
Really.
talking?
You have my attention. I
Okay.
can't speak for my colleagues, but please go
Well,
ahead.
thank you. My name is Susan Anglada
Wow.
Bartley. I'm a Celtic witch of mostly Irish heritage.
Celtic
I'm a spiritual
witch.
woman, a radical historian, and I have the gift of second sight, which means I have a strong predictive ability, sometimes seeing what will happen in political reality before it
Oh,
happens.
I'm a witch, and I
This
can
is
see the
part of why I
future.
wrote the petition to shut down the ICE detention center
Shut
in
up.
March, long before the protests started heating up in June. Today, I'm here to urge you to vote against Morillo's proposal because it is not an act of abolitionism or resistance. Anyone who's for the abolition of ICE or resistance,
lady, I can't
excuse me,
even listen
or
to her.
against ICE cannot be for this plan. It is a statist, authoritarian, and capitalist plan that creates a pay-to-play system for detention centers in a moment when the federal government will spare no expense to perpetuate violence through ICE. Through this, though this plan will not even impact McAdam, private owners will not care that they have to raise the rent on ICE in order to pay the fee. What this plan does is funnel more taxpayer dollars towards supporting detention centers in
Funny
Portland.
part is
the
that
plan
these people
also
actually
refused to
think
future
the city council
detention
is
centers in
listening
Portland in
or
the plural,
give a
showing that
fuck.
Morillo's
They never
vision
do.
for the future includes a
Yeah, they
Portland
just
with
give them
not
their
less
stage.
detention centers, but more detention centers. This is sickening and abhorrent,
Good
fucked
point,
up,
Cindy.
disgusting, and the people say no. What you must do instead is revoke the permit as soon as possible, but more immediately today, use eminent domain to condemn and repossess the building. The city very much has the right to use eminent domain in the case where there are toxic chemicals or major violations of the law. Stop fostering this genocidal crime scene. Seize the property, pay the needed amount, and reclaim it as a community center that centers the Native American and immigrant communities of Portland. Extend the excellent work that is happening at the Portland Airport, employing the same team to create a beautiful space that honors the protest community center that centers the Native American and immigrant communities shall not stop until you shut it down. There will be one or more deaths or very serious injuries if you do not do this immediately. Condemn the building!
Condemn the building. Wow.
Please go right ahead.
With their arms raised.
Good evening,
So
Council.
dramatic.
My name is Ben Gilbert.
Great
I'm a tenant
performance.
in District 4, a professional artist here in Portland and a volunteer lobbyist for the Portland Democratic Socialists of America. As the richest Oregonians
I'm a
get tax
volunteer
breaks,
lobbyist.
The Trump
What
administration
does that
is imposing
mean?
austerity on our city and state budgets. This is an attack on the working class. But this administration's attack isn't just fiscal. As we all know, the Trump administration is hell-bent on sending its forces into Portland. As our city faces this assault
Shut
on
it
our
down and
residents
move it to
and
Washington
budget,
County.
Councilor Murillo has crafted this innovative mechanism to offset some of the costs of this assault.
Well, there's a prison there in Hillsborough.
To the
or
landlords who
jail.
profit from the detention of our neighbors, you made an
Is
investment
there
that comes with
in
risks.
Sheridan? Is that out
You
there,
knew
that prison?
accountability was one of those risks. Council, I urge you to vote yes on the impact fee to show that in Portland, unlike DC, accountability still matters. And to those who are singling out Councilor Murillo, shame. This is somebody who is doing more than almost
I
anybody
need
on council.
everyone to let this speaker speak.
And is a champion
Say whatever the fuck I want.
and praising the right of counsel, the right wing of counsel, while going after those who are putting in a ton of effort on
Oh,
this.
Spirit Mount Sheridan.
Is disgusting.
Oh, what's that one out on
yield my
26? Truth.
Thank you. Go right ahead.
Hello, my name is Beatriz Ibarra. I'm here representing Portland contra las deportaciones and revoke the ICE permit. Today, I'm here to testify against the ordinance that got forward by Angelita Morillo.
Yeah, close
There are
City
many
Hall, move it to
reasons
Mexico.
why
I
this
agree.
is a failure for the community. But the main one I will be focusing on today is the lack of oversight or transparency into where the funds are going. Initially, all fee revenue was to be deposited into
There
the
isn't one
Detention
off
Fee
26?
Impact Fund. The new updated ordinance does not show where the funds will be going.
it's Highway
It just
20.
says it will be going to the city administrator. Previously, it also said the revenue of the detention was supposed to
I swear
go
there was like a
and be
prison out near
deposited
Forest
into the Detention
Grove.
Facility Impact Fund. Now, there is no clear answer as to where those funds would be going.
Yeah, downtown
Not
Hillsborough,
only
but
do we not
yeah,
know
that's
where
the
the
county
funds
jail.
are going, we do not know the fiscal impact of the size, and we do not know what the amount of the fee would be. Under the current contract, there is already a fee, and the city has done nothing to help out the neighborhood and the issues that are happening. The Cotton School of Civic Science, nor the neighborhood, nor the nearby residential areas as Grace Landing, or any other nearby apartment complexes the city has helped clean or help with any other issues that the ICE facility is causing. City council members say that they're listening to immigrants and that that's why they won't close the ICE facility. With that, I want to know which immigrants you are listening to. Over the past
Ding.
week, 200 plus detainments have happened in the city, and I want to know which immigrants you are prioritizing with your decision. You
So they
say
won't
it is a
answer any of
cost-efficiency
these people's
policy,
questions.
And I say that a human life does not
Cindy's
have a
correct
price.
earlier in the
We should
chat.
not be acting like it does, and we should demand more. We demand for ICE out of Portland, and we demand for the permit to get revoked. Thank you.
Thank you. Go right ahead.
My name is Pedro Anglada Cordero. Revoking the permit of the ICE detention center at Macadam is the most consistent and effective action to combat authoritarianism in Portland. The people of Portland have made this very clear through consistent actions since the Trump administration started its second term. A petition to revoke the ICE permit was presented to this council in May 2025 on grounds of human rights violations. These violations were confirmed through ICE own detainment data and acknowledged by this council. Stop overlooking the human rights violations. Councilor Morillo's proposal of imposing a fee on the detention center is an attempt to normalize fascism. Approving this fee would mean that while the city government is aware of ICE's human rights abuses through the targeting of racialized communities, the city is willing to fall into complicity by turning these oppressive dynamics into a transaction. The city knows what ICE does, and it does not matter how disgusting their actions may be, as long as they pay their fee, the city calls it good. Since the beginning of summer this year, City Council has spent a great deal of energy making up stories to convince the public that the detention center at South Macadam is vital to keeping immigrants safe. Presently, this narrative have vanished because simply they do not hold up. Months ago,
Yeah, have you seen the Forest Grove police logs? It's a crazy place out there.
A long bureaucratic process continues
Seriously.
through land use regulations. The city privileges the building owner by allowing them to engage in an appeal process of mitigating
Talk the
human
truth.
rights violations.
Truth
This
99.
establishes a
1999.
dangerous path where a landlord may use their legal resources to remain untouched in keeping a detention center open after engaging in violation of human rights. Human rights abuses cannot be mitigated through land use permitting. Fascism cannot be normalized.
Hey, White Eyes,
Revoke
thanks for the
permit.
repost.
Stop the violence now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Forest Grove is vile.
Next up, we have Sky Reimer, Lala Lou, Catherine Lynn, Brianna Nathaniels, David Pearl.
This guy's got patches on his arm. You see that? What the hell?
Right ahead while we wait for others to come down.
He's got like 3 rows of patches on his arm.
Hi there, my name is Sky, and I'm here today to
Sky.
urge City Council to reject this performative
Look at this
ordinance
guy.
and to instead either put pressure on permitting
Iran.
development to begin the reconsideration process for the ICE permit, or to introduce legislation to revoke the permit yourselves. Every moment not spent on shutting down that facility means more lives are ruined and
He's got an
destroyed.
acronym
That
in
is
the
what makes
bottom,
the slow pace of the city in dealing with this situation
FRSO.
particularly harmful. Finally, after months of activists pushing, the city was issued a land use violation
oh, he's
of
a
the ICE
fascist.
facility. But now you continue to allow the wealthy landlord, Stuart
The
Lindquist,
red
to delay the process
brown
to shut
patch
down the
with a
facility.
white flag that
A meeting
says
was
like
supposed to take place at
SOS or
Seller's
something.
Appeal during the first week of November. 2 weeks later, it's been postponed, it's been extended.
The owner of the ICE
and his
facility,
appeal
like you
has
mean the
not been shut
landlord?
down. Why are we allowing
Lindquist?
him to stall? City Council may say that they didn't have evidence, but there's
that
evidence
correct?
every single day of the facility gassing the neighborhood and violating the terms of the land use agreement that require it to not present a danger to the neighborhood. The fact that no action was taken after school was forced to move due to the facility's use of chemical warfare makes it particularly clear that the lack of action on behalf of the city was a conscious choice. 60 days have passed since the Portland ICE facility was cited with the land use violation for holding detainees for over 12 hours. In these 60 days, deportations have continued speeding up with 560 detainments in the span of a single month. We've seen ICE prowl outside Portland schools, hospitalize detainees, break into cars, and racially profile Portlanders running from the bus.
Yeah.
Now that 60 days passed, Portland can begin the process to revoke the permit. Yet instead of doing so, councilors are putting forth ordinances
What does
like
SDS
this
stand
that
for,
not only
Truth?
don't even apply to the ICE
You know?
facility unless a new contract is signed, but also assumes the construction of more detention facilities.
Yeah, ICE. Yeah, he
we
owns
don't want
it.
more
ICE
facilities,
lease.
and we want the one that currently
Man,
exists
that must be a
shut down
nice lease to
immediately.
have.
Instead of wasting Portland's
Making
time on this
tons of
ordinance,
money.
please put forward legislation that prevents private landlords from leasing ICE in general. We will not accept any excuses, revoke the ICE permit, shut down the ICE facility.
Go right ahead.
Brianna Nathaniels.
Oh yeah, she made a poster today for on
support
TikTok.
the proposal to apply an
Brianna
ordinance fee to the
Natalia.
McCarter facility and to all detention facilities, and I support
She
that
was
we
the
need
chick
to do
that
more
was
in
so
order to make sure
sad
this facility
out
gets
there
shut down.
under
And I know
the in the
many of you
rain
know that. I
on
know
the
Councilor Moriro knows
late
that.
October.
And I'm sorry women of color get so much hate.
Yeah, safety
I think the only
data
people who
sheet.
have taught an argument against her is Holly, so just everyone else, leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
You
Oh,
know,
don't hurt my
revoke that
feelings.
Permit. The violations for the detainees is sure one violation, but under their own violations and enforcement of the planning zone, if there's a substantial increase in intensity from what was approved or substantially increase the intensity of its operations, we can reconsider the land use. Okay, we need to use every tool possible to get this facility out of here. And the ordinance fee is one tool. Revoking the permit is another tool. Using Stuart Lindquist's insurance policy, can we make claims against there and make that information public? How do we get that policy canceled? Or at least when it comes to renewal time, make it so no one wants to insure him. All right, we need to use every avenue possible. I want to remind folks, during the Trump administration, almost about as many deaths in the ICE facility have occurred as the entire Biden
Just
administration.
replaying Tommy
and we
Boy's
have 3
live
more years of
in the background
left
there.
of this. Okay, we're potentially sending people to their death sentence in Tacoma. Okay, death is not worth the convenience of routine check-ins for families. We will support these families through virtual appointments. I will personally drive folks to Tacoma. We have done car caravans to Tacoma for their routine check-ins. We can provide subsidies for folks on daycare if they have to take time off of work. Okay, some of these folks who say this facility is needed for immigration families, I want you to talk to Jose Sanchez's family. It's about 1 year of his death from the Tacoma facility, and ask them if it's worth it. Okay, it's not.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
I'll start by saying that yes, I would support any measure that directly hinders or challenges this regime in any way. However, that brings up my next point. Does this really effectively challenge or hinder ICE, DHS, Border Patrol, or whomever else has joined the SS? Personally, I don't really see it as effective enough. And while I'm left wondering if the people that are separated from their families are going to going to have any solace in the fact that maybe Lindquist might pay an art tax later in the year. At minimum, though, this amendment should go into effect immediately and should affect what has already been happening from June to
Oh my God, guys.
As these institutions are inhumane, deplorable, and disgusting, and quite frankly, these agencies don't even need to exist. Contrary to popular belief, ICE and/or Homeland Security did not always exist. It was created in 2003 by George W. Bush because there were some bad hombres to the south of the border. In other words, this is a mess that has been allowed to fester for over 20 years because we let a different war criminal be our president. And because unfortunately, thinly veiled racism, hiding under the blanket of pro-nationalism, tends to be a stepping stone in the path towards fascism. While yes, the facility at South McAdam isn't technically a prison, it does serve in the process, a process that needs to be destroyed. Because what happens when someone is sent to one of these facilities? They are thrown into overcrowded holding areas where the lights are
What
kept
is
on
he even? What's his
24/7,
point?
which is considered a form of torture.
Get to the
Usually
fucking
are
point,
kept in the
dude.
same clothes for several days, deprived of showers, basic mental hygiene
Working on your
essentials,
speech
medications.
therapy?
Oftentimes you don't even get blankets or pillows. You are given aluminum blankets sometimes. Otherwise, you have to wait for someone else to leave so that you can take their blanket. Food is given depending whether or not
There's the girl earlier, or
they
the
typically
dude.
give
I
them a
mean,
bottle of water, which the inmate has to then decide if they want to drink or use to wash their persons. ICE has even stopped reporting how many pregnant individuals it has in custody, as miscarriages are a common occurrence due in part to the amount of medical neglect and
Thank you.
malnutrition.
I'm sorry, but we need to have you wrap.
Sorry. Thank you.
he had 0
I'm sorry,
point.
would you please state your name for the record?
Zero.
Oh, sorry. David Pearl, District 1.
Okay, thank you. Checking to see if Catherine, Lynn, or Lala Lou are here. Okay.
What's up, Gonis?
Thank you all very much for your testimony.
From YouTube. How's it going?
Next up, we have Jacob E. Lacey, Lilia Hines,
Everyone
Lydia
like and share the
Kiesling,
live, please. Do me a
Kira
favor. Help me
Smith,
out. Help me grow the channel.
MB. Lydia is joining us online. Go ahead and unmute, Lydia.
Yeah, SB, I don't know if he was in the ICE building, if he were not.
Hi, my name is Lydia Kiesling.
There's only
I'm a
like,
member of
well, Portland. I want to know the numbers on how many
Getting ICE out of
ICE
Portland will take a
arrests
diversity of
at
tactics
the
coming from many
facility,
different
like in the
directions.
driveway,
Using city code to deter
versus,
private
I know
profiteering
Portland
from
had,
ICE's
Portland police had
campaign of
like,
terror
what,
is a first
almost
step.
70?
It's obviously not the only step. I want to believe that this policy has a small role in a broader municipal struggle against ICE, which runs parallel to the popular struggle and which will have different tactics. I supported the AI price fixing ban. Do I wish we had a resolution that made it illegal for private equity to own housing? Yes. But I also know that both electoral politics and city administration involves chipping away at the wall in small and sometimes frustrating ways. Do I want the facility to be shut down? Yes. I want a resolution that sends every ICE agent and Stephen Miller to a place where they experience what they are doing to our neighbors. But doing nothing because you can't do everything should not be an option. I'm asking our council to take this first step and demanding with many other Portlanders that it not be the last step. Please don't let us down. Please pass this, but then keep pushing as hard as you can to get ICE out of our city. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Lilia Hines. Council members, I am here on behalf of my community and loved ones.
Across the country and in our city, families are ripped apart, children are separated from their parents, and masses of people are terrorized and kidnapped by ICE and DHS. They are trafficking people into privately owned detention centers where torture is inflicted on those trapped against their
Percentage
will.
has gone is
One of
through
these
the
detention
roof
centers
in
operates
all.
here, a heavily populated residential neighborhood where illegal chemical weapons are frequently used on protesters and residents of the neighborhood. People are kidnapped out of their actual homes on the way to work and outside of elementary schools. ICE is terrorizing our city and enacting violence that calls to mind the Gestapo in Nazi Germany. And we are here talking about a fee. A fee is not enough and will not stop them from brutalizing our community and is not what we have been asking for. A fee will stop nothing when ICE will get probably more than $28 billion from this current administration. Show us that you actually care about the people you represent, because right now you're not doing enough. I cannot emphasize how imperative it is that you put forth legislation to shut down the ICE facility and revoke the ICE permit. Show us that you will do what it takes to protect our community. Portlanders have been bravely showing up to protect each other. It's time to catch up. It is not too much to ask for our neighbors, friends, and community to be safe from attacks that are based in racist hatred and violence. Revoke the ICE permit and shut down the ICE detention center. Prove that Portland actually is a sanctuary city that protects its people. Thank you. Before my time begins, I would just like... The ordinance doesn't have any material benefits for affected community members
sorry guys,
in
I
the here
just
and
got
now,
disconnected
and makes the
for a
assumption
second.
that privately owned detention facilities will continue to be built in Portland. Rather than finding a way to prevent them from being built at all, this ordinance is allowing privately owned detention facilities to remain in our city for a cost. How much is a human life cost? How much money are you willing to profit off of these fines at the expense of families being torn apart, neighborhoods being gassed, and people's livelihoods destroyed? I don't believe that a city fine is going to outweigh the immense profit that landowners are making people's livelihoods operations. I don't believe. That being said, the nuisance fee aspect of the proposed policy is only creating a fine for a violation instead of using the violation to push for the revocation of the permit. If these rules that already existed have been violated, would it not make more sense to adhere to the city protocol and follow through with the permit revocation process stated in the 2011 agreement? Or is the city not going to follow through with their own protocol and allow wealthy landowners to throw money towards a fee that still allows them to profit off of human trafficking? In the last month alone, there have been 560 detainments in the Portland area. And I can't help but think about how many of those could have been prevented if ICE didn't have a home base to operate out of in our city. This is clearly an attempt from the city to mitigate costs to them, not a solution to stop the abuses ICE continues to execute on the daily in our community. There's been more effort put in by city officials to discourage us from enacting real change than there has been in implementing policy that would actually work for the people of Portland. Portlanders deserve better than performative actions and regurgitated policies. Portlanders deserve nothing less than revoking the permit.
Kira is joining us online.
I'm gonna leave my camera off because my connection's not very stable. My name is Kira Smith. I am a resident in District 3. This past summer, I watched DHS agents drop a can of tear gas onto an 11-year-old kid who was standing outside the Macadam Street ICE facility, protecting himself with a cardboard shield. He was not wearing goggles or a gas mask, yet he showed up to protest the unauthorized federal agents who are kidnapping people in our city. I am proud to live in a city where youth stand up for the rights of our immigrant neighbors.
Authorized.
And I am deeply concerned that our city council doesn't have the same wherewithal to protect the people who elected them.
They don't even know.
The current fee proposal does not address the demands of the people to be protected from the agents of a hostile federal administration. It is a milquetoast attempt to pander to conservative centrist voters, and in no way addresses the traumatic damage this facility is doing to our communities outside of an affluent neighborhood in Southwest Portland, which, yes, those people are experiencing damage, but they are not alone. If the council would listen to their constituents, they would use their authority to revoke the permit. As a former city employee, I know that this government is very capable of weaponizing bureaucracy through burdensome permitting processes. If we can deny tree removal permits, then we can employ those processes towards a better outcome for the people who live here. Thank you. I yield my time.
Someone just cracked a beer in the background in your audio.
Thank you very much.
That's hilarious.
Checking to see if Jacob E. Lacey is here. Next up, we have Dina Yu, Kayla Davis, Geraldine DeMeo, Irena Hess, Judas Graves.
Go right ahead while we wait for others.
Sure, I'm gonna make sure everyone's paying attention here first. I'm an organizing member of PDXTD. I'm the wife of a military veteran, a deacon in my church, and I'm a frequent flyer down at ICE. I have 20 years of volunteer work for various charities under my belt. My family moved here in May of 2020. As distracting as Tommy Allen and his violent friends have been, I'm glad that they made an appearance tonight. They're here today to confront this city council with the type of chaos that the residents of Gray's Landing and peaceful protesters have been experiencing down there. The harm being done to our immigrant community members is immeasurable, especially their children. This measure does nothing but roll over and give in. It puts a price on the lives of immigrants, a price on lifelong trauma for their children. The children of God are not for sale. A fine does not make that harm acceptable. Trump's administration has repeatedly shown how little they care for law and order. We pulled the data at PDXTD. Not one immigrant has been released out of that McAdam facility in 3 years. As your own presentation tonight admitted, you do have the power to make any ordinance you want and to use the existing nuisance standards to hold ICE accountable.
Live now, so
instead of a performative PR stunt, why can't this council push for no unidentified goon ordinance with a default to no bail option? Why can't this council do something about the 70+ traffic violations these Gestapo commit daily? Why can't this council seem to come up with anything other than lip service and platitudes? Portlanders don't want inaction. Comrades, lend me your voices.
Comrades, lend me your voices.
No platitudes. Action, action. We want action.
She looks like a Nazi.
This is an official warning that your conduct is now disrupting the meeting. If there is continued
order in the hall,
we will start ejecting people. Thank you for your testimony. Please go right ahead.
Where do I keep on hearing?
Hi, my name is Judas Graves, and I'm here tonight to give my 2 cents on the ICE facility impact fee, or as I personally see it, a participation fee. And you're damn right that I'm disenchanted. I'm disenchanted with the Orwellian newspeak coming out of this council tonight. My ears are still ringing from the promise that there are going to be more detention facilities when we are already the #1 nation in the world for population of prisoners. We are done
Trans
begging
women
for
are men.
incremental change and crumbs. We are demanding that you actually take us and our neighbors' lives seriously. This proposal will look great in the press, and I'm sure that it even may land Maria a cushy DNC gig in 10 or 15 years. Sadly, it doesn't even fall short because you need movement upward in order to fall short. This is a pay-to-play. It's transactionally sanctioned terrorism. And although I do find Maria's complete rejection of closing this facility to be abhorrent, I'm ashamed of all of you. I had no idea who Clay Higgins was until yesterday. And now I will always remember his name because of horrible decision that he made. And as long as these lungs draw breath, I will raise my voice to condemn cowardly leaders who use their positions of authority to allow Nazi Gestapo thugs to run around our streets, terrorizing, beating, gassing, and disappearing our neighbors. Nazi Gestapo thugs who take their marching orders from pedophiles and pedophiles apologists, mind you.
Wow.
Yes, it is this bad. And when St. Peter calls you home
PDFs
and asks y'all to stand before him, what will your footnote say? There's a special word that the German people use.
And why do you have a mask
people
on?
around who just didn't do anything.
Dude.
They weren't necessarily card-carrying members of
Take
the
your mask
party.
off.
They were just going along to get along. That word is Nazi. Most of those people are dead, and their nuances are forgotten. Their excuses are forgotten, and even their names are forgotten. But you know what is not? Their silence.
Yes.
Geraldine is joining us online.
Welcome. Please go right ahead.
Hi, can y'all hear me?
We can.
Yes, we can.
Okay, fantastic. Hi, my name is Geraldine DeMeo, and I'm a licensed mental health therapist, and I'm testifying in opposition to this proposal. And first of all, I just have to say that quoting Andrew Jackson is crazy work in the context when we're talking about a detention center for immigrants. So just keep that one in mind, maybe, for next time. So I have many years' experience in the state of Oregon working in crisis.
Hi guys, Tommy Boy is live.
And their families. And
Quiet
during the
night
first
looks like
Trump
so far
administration, there was
down
a
there.
spike in psychiatric inpatient admissions among adolescents from this population who are either immigrants or came from immigrant families. So innocent bystanders indeed. And in the last year, there has been a noticeable increase in self-harm, debilitating depression and anxiety, and attempted suicides within this population. I have worked with families who were afraid to leave their houses to get their kids life-saving care and never followed up on referrals because they were afraid to be abducted. And this is a rational fear. And I'm sure that you guys saw that ICE had tried to enter Randall and Dortbecker earlier in the fall. So even if kids are getting the care that they need, they still aren't safe. So as a mandated reporter, if a kid came up to me and they told me that they were too afraid to come into treatment because an adult in their life was going to hurt them, I'd have to report that to CPS, right? So how do I report ICE? The data reflecting completed suicides among adolescent immigration populations in Oregon is not available yet. However, anecdotally, I can tell you that you are complacent in this, and one is too many. And we are living in a reality where children are taking their own lives because of the terror deploying from the facility you are accommodating. This proposal is as irrelevant as it is completely useless. The supposed fine would have to be an exuberant amount accrued daily for it to be punitive. Otherwise, what's a fine to a millionaire? If only the immigrants being kidnapped had the same privilege to be able to buy their way out, right? But they don't. So the fine that you're proposing will simply be factored into future detention facilities as an additional operations fee and increase the likelihood that they could continue to expand operations with no consequences for breaking lease agreements. I have a lot more to say, but please do. This ain't it. This ain't it. Thank you.
Okay. May I ask for your name for the record, please?
It was submitted.
Geraldine DeMeo, it was submitted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying to
May I
identify
ask
you on the
for your
list.
name for the record?
I'm Dina.
Okay, thank you. Checking to see if Kayla Davis is here. Okay, no, moving on. Oh, and Arena Hess. Next up, we have Catherine Esperanza, Samuel Diaz, Edith Gillis, Jordan Lewis, Jared Essig.
Welcome. Please go right ahead.
I'm glad I live in a city where people care. They put in the energy and the time to show it. I am glad that Councillor Murillo has come up with a way in which those who are being harmed can get some sort of reparation, some sort of hope and affirmation and honor. It's not the complete answer.
Boomer.
She knows it's the first step. I know it's the first step, and it's a necessary step. We need to get on it and get forward.
Boomer.
I have children who are renters, and before they can go into a facility or home, they have to prove that they are financially responsible with their history and their intention, their ability. They have to pay first, last rent, cleaning deposit, pet deposit. They have to show they have renter's insurance, and they have to be held liable. They will be evicted if they do harm to their neighbors, if they pollute, if they commit crimes. We need to use the same or in its jurisdiction, and that includes Lindquist, and ICE.
Nick Shirley.
But this should and not just that, but we need to be making sure that Portlanders are having their voices heard. From what I've seen, and this is with the absolute like utmost respect to Councilor Murillo, people are not understanding what is really happening here, and it's not just that. It's that
I'm here today representing the Rose City Iron Front. We filed an amicus curiae brief in Oregon et al. Versus Trump, and urge you to adopt the proposed detention facility impact fee ordinance, but only as part of a broader legal strategy to shield our citizens from the financial liability and chaos created by these externalities. Also, immigrants made America great. I'd just like to say that for the record. To protect Portland taxpayers, the council should not just adopt this fee. You should. This is a necessary legislative action, Pigouvian tax, to recoup the local costs, such as the over $300,000 worth of PPP expenses generated by these high conflict zone. Number two, you should negotiate with the DHS to allow the Federal Protective Service and other cost-designated DHS officers to adopt the cost and the liability for patrolling the area immediately outside their building. This is not a loss of state sovereignty. It's a strategic delegation of a police function to the civilian federal agency whose presence and whose accompanying political rhetoric instigate the conflict that we're all paying for now.
2 hours counting.
We also suggest that the DHS learn from the PPP this layered enforcement model that was Assistant Chief Dobson spoke about at the trial. You need to have dialogue officers and bumblebees talking to people. Now, this creates a triple dividend. One, it gives you fiscal savings by transferring the operational cost. Two, it shields you from liability from the enforcement actions. We're currently on the hook for $9.1 million in civil liability payouts for use of force incidents in response to the riots of 2020. I was present at some of those, and they were riots. Let's admit it, guys. At midnight, it was riots. So impose a Pigouvian tax on the federal government by making them liable.
Yeah. Please go right ahead. My name is Catherine Dr. Esperanza for the record. I'm testifying on the detention facility impact fee to
Okay, hold on.
what the community needs or is asking for. We will accept nothing less than having the Portland ICE facility shut down.